So before you plant, you divide it into maybe 3 parts or 2 parts. Then you use it to plant and it will germinate and form a yam again.
Okay, but a quick question. So the yam we eat, can we plant that one again? Like let's say the normal fresh one.
We have a size that you can use to plant. If it is too big, it might not do well. So we have a sizable. So these are the sets. This one is too big to be a set. So this one is meant for eating.
Okay.
But then you can cut the head. If you cut above this level, might be good. So this is easy. So when we were harvesting during the rainy season, those that were not mature, big enough to be eaten, so we divide them into pieces. You see, they are germinating. These are how they are shooting. So these are how they are shooting. So you use this one to plant for subsequent years. So you see, they do like that. So we divide them into pieces. So now they are dried. The wounds are dry, so we use them to plant.
Okay, so let me ask a question. So first you do the mold, right? So with the mold, how do you guys talk about it?
So with the mold, after you clear the land, the rain comes. So back at the north, because the lands are hard there, we use tractor to harrow the land. Then we plow. Then we mold.
Okay.
But here the lands are very soft in Volta region. So you just like after you clear and you bend the weeds, then you come and raise your yam. So you have a particular hole that we use to. It's not this one.
Okay, so I'm here with Ogidi. I had to look at yam farming. If you're a beginner out there who is interested in knowing how we plant yam or yam is even cultivated, this video is meant for you. If you eat yam every day and you don't know how you even produce yam, just like myself, in this video I'm going to learn how to grow yam from at least the beginning stage to the point where it matures for you to harvest. Okay, so Ogidi, take us through. You want to know if I want to start my own yam farm, what am I supposed to know?
So as a beginner, there are basic things you need to know about yam farming.
Okay.
So what you need to know is that you first acquire land for a land tenure. Be it they will lease it for you or you rent, or maybe it might be your family land, so it might be free for you. So therefore you go and check it and see whether the texture might be sweet for yam. And as of now, what I do personally is puna. People call it puna. Then that's the most sweetest yam you can ever get, because it contains much sugar inside, and it's the yams that normally come earlier in the year than other yams.
When you mean earlier, what does it mean?
So when we have a system like in Ghana, like around June, July, August, the first yams that they harvest is puna. You can never get any yam apart from puna.
June, July, August.
Yes. So they are the first yams that come into the system. So most of the time people ship it outside, like export it. You send it to the airport, they will package you and you send out. That one you get a lot of money when you
export it.
No, when you harvest that season, like the first ones.
The puna,
Yes. So when you get the land, you clear. By clearing, you can either use, like we decide to spray or something. But if the place is, let's say where we had this was very, very forestry, so we felled the trees, then we cleared the place. Then when the first rains comes, let's say so we cleared the lands around September, October that way. By November, you are raising your yam mounds. So when you raise the yam mounds, so if you are fortunate, then you get some rains to fall on the mounds already. So when the rains comes and you are fortunate, then you harvest the previous ones around November, and you keep the set very intact. Then by January you start planting.
So the best time to grow yam is around October, November. Then.
No, that's when you clear the yam. You clear the land, then you make sure you mount your yam mounds. When you mount the mounds, then you now wait for after Esma, let's say January, February, then you plant. So when you plant, you mulch it as well for like moisture, so that it will conserve the moisture for the land, the yam not to die inside the mounds.
Let's go back small. So with the land aspect, is it that yam, any type of soil is good for growing yam, or it has to have some particular type of soil?
So we have like particular type of soil. Fine, it should be loamy, not sandy, but it shouldn't be too much waterlogged. So that's what. So you can see ours are very loamy soil. So it was very fortunate, and this one was a virgin land. That's why you can see it's very forestry. So the first timer is not good. The subsequent one you get more.
So
More harvest.
if it's a virgin land and you grow yam on it, you don't
So
get
if
much
let's
harvest.
say this land has never been cultivated about 30 years.
Okay.
So it was very, very hard for us to clear and get. So it's very hard. So
Yeah, I was
so
wondering.
the subsequent one, when we find, we might get more produce than
this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So at least the soil out there, it doesn't okay, but at least good loamy soil is good.
Exactly.
What about clay?
Clay no.
Clay no.
Because it will mold the yam in a way that when the rain stops, it will mold the yam. It might not go deeper. The head will be big, but it will not go long.
Oh, okay. Because it's very compact.
Exactly.
It can't go in. That's fine. So the best season to grow is like the dry season, right? January, February, thereabouts.
So February you plant. Then when the rain start coming, it will germinate. You see, we were fortunate in December, some rains, early January, first week in January, so it rained. So you can see the yams have started shooting because we didn't harvest early. So you can see some have started germinating. So when you plant that time, they'll start shooting from the yam.
Okay.
And so it takes virtually like 3 to 4 months for the yam to be ready. But it's a season long cultivate. Yes.
So maturity time is 3 to 4 months.
Yes.
When you plant.
Yes.
But what do you mean by season long? I think when you harvest it ends.
So when you clear the land around October, November, then you raise your mounds. You plant that time. Then you stick. After it germinates, you stick. Okay. It's a creeping plant, so you use the stems to.
When I came here first, I was wondering, where is the yam plant? Where is the yam plant? And I realized, okay.
So with time, so when you want to plant again next season, so by July, August, when you dig, after digging, then you brood inside the yam, then you cover it again, so you get a yam cells from this.
So yam stems.
No, yeah. So now the plant is not there. So this is a yam cells I'm talking about. So this one we've dug it already.
Okay.
So after we dug the yam, the stem that was inside, we've rebranded, like we brood inside, like as I said. So you created space inside the yam, then you cover it. So when you cover it, this is what you get as a byproduct. That is your yam cell for planting.
Okay. So you've already gotten the actual yam that you.
Yes, we sold that one, and this is what we got from.
Oh, okay. I get you.
And this one is too big to be a set. So before you plant, you divide it into maybe 3 parts or 2 parts. Then you use it to plant, and it will germinate and form a yam again.
Okay, but a quick question. So the yam we eat, can we plant that one again? Like let's say the normal fresh one.
We have a size that you can use to plant. If it is too big, it might not do well. So we have a sizable. So these are the sets. This one is too big to be a set. So this one is meant for eating.
Okay.
But then you can cut the head. If you cut above this level, might be good. So this is easy. So when we were harvesting during the rainy season, those that were not big enough to be eaten, so we divide them into pieces. You see, they are germinating. These are how they are shooting. So these are how they are shooting. So you use this one to plant for subsequent years. So you see, they like this. So we divide them into pieces. So now they are dried. The wounds are dry, so we use them to plant.
Okay, so let me ask a question. So first you do the mold, right? So with the mold, how do you guys talk about it? So
with the mold, after you clear the land, the rain comes. So back at the north, because the lands are hard there, we use tractor to harrow the land. Then we plow. Then we mold.
Okay.
But here the lands are very soft in Volta region. So you just like after you clear and you bend the weeds, then you come and raise your yam. So you have a particular hole that we used to. It's not this one. This one is mainly for harvest and.
I saw one. In coffee, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So these are the holes we used to.
Quite. That was a good catch.
Yeah. Okay. So these are the holes we used to mold yam. So you first then you raise around to mold in a mouse. So it's like we have some pictures. We might be showing you pictorial pictures of how we raise yam. But as of now, the land is hard. I
So
can't
it
go
can be
there.
difficult.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just when you mold it,
You gather all the soil in a, like, I don't know how, a cone form up to a knee level or something of that sort.
that's how tall the mold can be.
But because it has rained and it has eroded some of the soil, it was big. Yeah, a pyramid or a coniform, a pyramid form. Big. It was big. It was big. So be like my knee
For
form.
a knee.
Yes.
Right, so I'll show you guys footages. We'll add those footages.
So that's how it's done. So after that, you plant.
So what the day you build them, put the mold.
No, you can't plant that day.
Okay.
So when you, let's say you raise your yam, as in October that way, you wait for some rains to beat it.
Okay.
So that the moisture inside will still be conserved, but outside might be dry, but inside is moist.
Okay.
So when you put the yam, it will not die. Then you add mulching. You know how to mulch something.
The dead.
You gather dead leaves and you put it and you put soil on it. That's how it's done. So after that,
I'm a bit confused.
Okay.
So with the mold, you do the mold. I mean the way it is. Do you create space inside or
you just mold? When you mold one, you are gone. Then you go to the next one. But the day you are coming to plant, so you create a space. You create space like this, and you put the yam inside. Then
okay. For the mold, before you just create space in between, they just put the yam in there.
So that's not the very day you are coming to plant.
That's like
the subsequent days or months before you plant.
After at least some rains have to fall on it.
Exactly.
Okay. So that you've planted.
So when you plant and you wait. You just pray that your yam cells will not die. Then you pray that rains too will be favorable to you. Then the other condition of germination, you know them already.
Okay.
Moisture and stuff. Then when it germinates, then it will start weedy. Like when the rains come, the place will become weedy.
Yeah, you have to clear them off.
You need to weed the weeds either by using chemicals or you weed by manual by hoe. So we are health workers, so we find some boys and
this is for you guys.
Then we also settle them with, they call it by day. So at the end of the day, you pay them something.
That's for the weeding, right?
Yes.
Okay, so how many acres is the yam sitting on? If I would ask.
This one, our own was 2 acres. So we didn't do much. But the cassava that has a lot of acres.
That cassava, how many acres is that?
That one will be like 4 acres.
4 acres. And in the 2 acres, how many molds can you plant in 2 acres?
So it depends on those people that are coming to raise the mounds for you.
Okay.
So people, because they want much money, they will do it special, like they will not be, it's not special. But if you want to do yourself and you need gaps so that there will be breathing space between them.
molds. Okay.
So you get about, let's say, 3,000 to 4,000 in 2 acres.
In 2 acres. So 1 acre will be like half of it.
Let's say 1,500 or 1,800.
Okay. That's nice. And like per each mold, how many is it like you harvest once? You initially said all season.
So it's a all season long like farming. So when you plant and around August or July, August, that way some might be matured. So when you dig them, you can sell that ones off. Then you cover them mounds again to get yam cells for the
next planting.
Exactly.
Okay. So I plant in February. You said it takes 3 to 4 months, or
3 to 4 months to be ready. But that's not the time we harvest.
So what time do you harvest?
So mostly it's like November, December, January we harvest.
Why is that?
So because of the yam cells, that time during rainy season you can't harvest. When you harvest, meaning you will not get something to plant. Okay. So you wait for the yam cells to be formed. By October they are well formed and they will start shearing leaves. Okay. So when they shear leaves, then by November you start harvesting. November, December, January.
So at that time, if you are harvesting, then actual yam.
Most of the time, because of our temperatures here, so within November, December, it is harmattan season. The wind is blowing. So when you are harvesting, you happen to cut some of the yams because of the winds. The wind that is blowing, the air that is blowing, it will dry them off. They will not die. But if you wait,
they will not die. Okay.
So it will dry off. The wounds will dry off. Okay. So when you wait for, let's say, February, March, heat will come. So when you cut them, the wounds will lead to like them rotting.
Okay.
You can't hear what, so they will rot.
So if I get you, let's say I'm harvesting, like the way I was doing my 2x4 harvesting, that I cut some of the yam. Let's say I'm harvesting and I cut some of the yam. That's like the edible parts that we eat.
Yeah, exactly.
If that part dries off, it means the yam won't get spoiled, right?
Yeah, it will not spoil.
But that's when it's in the dry season. But if it's like the rainy season and stuff, it
Exactly.
means
The wind will help it dry, and it will not do anything.
Okay, but if it's like normal rainy season, there it can rot.
No, normal rainy season it will not rot. Okay. So meaning, you see, this time around, we cut this one into pieces, like how you cut the other one.
Yeah.
But we cover it, and the sea is dry. The wound here all was wound.
Yeah.
So now it has dried.
And it's good for planting.
Yes, but because that time we wanted more, we wanted yam sets, so we cover it. This is what we got from, and this one can be divided into three from the same yam sets that we sold the earlier.
Yeah.
Yam.
So the same mold inside that.
We've gotten yam sets.
Okay.
And we've gotten this one again.
Okay.
So one yam set you sold the
actual yam
that you wanted.
Yeah, you gotten some yam.
That was around, I guess, October.
Okay.
Then we've gotten yam set from the same mound.
Okay.
And it can be planted for 2 or 3 yam mounds again for the subsequent season.
Okay. So I want to break it down so I know my people. I'm understanding my people to understand it perfectly. So like in November, that's the harvesting time.
Yes. So if you want to do and you don't have yam sets, then you need to buy yam sets from the farmers.
Okay, that's if you are starting fresh.
Starter.
Exactly. Okay, but if you go ahead.
So, but most of the time we get the yam set from the north. That's a problem.
That's where the best ones come
exactly.
from.
Either the north or Volta region. They do actually better yams. But here, majority of the yams are white yams. We have varieties of yams.
Yeah, exactly. So what are some of the varieties?
So we have varieties. We have Puna. We have Olodo.
Which one is Olodo?
Olodo. Yeah.
Do you have some here?
Yes, I do.
Then bring the Puna so let me see. Then I can show the difference. So yes, he's trying to get us some of the. Yeah, Puna and Olodo.
This Puna.
Yeah, this Puna. True.
So you want to know the difference between the various varieties, the Puna and the Olodo?
Yeah, I have sets. So when you go to market and you say you are buying Puna, so the yam sellers, they will brand you. They will just like they will be forming themselves as if they know our man. So you see, this is Puna.
Okay.
This is Puna. This is Puna. Or some people call it Laboko. Laboko.
What language is that?
Yeah. You see, this is Puna. You see how it germinates is black. So you see, this is Olodo. So peel this and told you see the difference.
My nail is not.
You see, this one is brown.
This
one is white.
Oh, okay.
See the skin. This one is smooth. See how the stripes are. They go like this. This one is different. This one is different.
The main difference I can see now is the shape of it.
The shape might deceive you. But most of the time,
some Puna can look like this shape, right?
Yes, some Puna can do like that.
Okay.
So, but this is Olodo.
So the colors, I can see there's a difference in the color. That one is clear.
Yeah, so you see, and the stripes. You see the stripes. This one goes straight. So this one it has some box. So you see.
Yeah, like tried this one.
It's like it has scales or like
on it.
Okay. On it, but this one is.
So this is Puna.
So we have Nyamiti. When we go there, I'll show you some of the Nyamiti.
Okay.
Then we have Watayam.
So Puna, Olodo,
Nyamiti. Watayam.
Okay.
Some people call it Avaje.
Okay.
Or Machis, as your guy said. And we have Asana.
Hey, Asana.
Yes.
Okay.
But Asana, we have some. I'll show you. And we have
So you probably grow all the various varieties?
No. We are into only Puna.
Okay.
But you can find one or Lodo or two
in between. Okay.
And we have.
Was it because of the yam stem that you guys bought? Bilinju. Okay. This is another name of Bilinju.
I don't know where they got the name from. The one who invented it might know where he got it from.
Okay, so if you guys know the English names, at least put it in the comment section so other people can learn about it. Yeah,
exactly.
So Puna, Oledu, Polonjo,
Asana, Nyamiti.
Yeah,
those
are the main ones. And at least the most sorted I know is Puna, right? The one.
Yeah, so the most common one people like is Puna because that was the most sweetest yam. It's like a virgin yam, like it's nice.
If you want to, mostly if you want to get shape, like girls want to get shape, they can go into Puna because it has relax. See what I'm saying. Well, if girls want to have what shape,
Yes. So it
shape as in body shape.
exactly.
Okay.
Because it contains more carbohydrates inside. So when you eat it, it like in the end it give you it convert into sugar at the end product of carbohydrates.
Yeah.
Then it will give you adipose tissue. So
Oh,
it will
okay.
shape your backside for you.
So you guys, if you eat, what benefit do you get?
Or you give you energy.
For guys, there's energy, but
You give them shape.
Okay, so the puna is highly concentrated when it comes to like carbohydrates.
Yeah.
Nice.
If I give you this puna to eat, you can't finish it because when you boil it, the small you eat, you are satisfied. But if it is this one, 2 people can eat it like fufu. You can pan fufu and you'll be satisfied. But if this one person, you might not do for you because this one is white yam.
Okay.
It's white yam. So most people call it white yam. By fita. But this one is puna dear. You can't get to. And these are very expensive. You see, this one is small in size. But when you are selling it, this one can go for let's say 20 cedis. This one will go like 10 cedis.
Yeah, I was saying that yam, small yams in the market, they're very expensive.
Now it depends on the brand. So you might not know. It tell you, oh, this one is 10 cedi. You do like, oh, why is it 10 cedi? But this one is big because of the brand.
Okay.
Because
it's the best one. Okay, you got it.
Because it's expensive, so the puna is expensive. How to get a set is a problem. So a set goes like let's say 100. They sell into 100 like in 100 in a box. Like they group it in 100.
Like 100.
Yeah,
like
so
the one you showed us.
Yes.
100 of that.
No, that is too big. So nobody will sell that one for you.
Okay.
So something like this. So that one will divide it, but this one is small, so we can't divide this one. That's what. So let's say 100 of this will go like 250 or 300 cedis. As now, but during planting time, it might more than that.
Okay. And they're in boxes.
No, they'll group it. They'll group it. How you convey it. The farmer there will just 100 in a group, 100 in a group.
And each 100 is how much?
It goes for 250. Depending on where you are getting it from. 250, 300 cedis.
Wow. Okay. And this one, I can divide it into like 2 and plant. Okay.
If you want to get big one like this at the end of the day, you just plant it one.
The whole thing.
Yes, but if you want to get something small, so like as a starter, maybe you might not want to. You can divide it. But that one you get yams, it will form a yam, so it might not give you a big yam.
Okay. Okay. So when you guys were harvesting, I realized all the yam that you harvested, they are like this, like in the soil, in the mold.
It depends on how you position it when you are planting.
Okay.
If you don't position it well, you might go out from the mold. If they don't mold it big, it might go out and the sun will spoil it at the end of the day. So it depends on the technique you use in planting. And to go straight as you want it.
So let's say I'm planting this one.
So when you are planting, it depends how you position. You know where it will germinate from. So you put that aspect down so that the stems will hold. Then it might not come
in the soil.
Yes.
So
this one is, you see how it is. So you put, you see, it is germinating from like this. So you put it like this in there. So you cut, then you put, you cover it. You cover it around.
Okay, so it means, if I understand this, at least normally this part of it will come out of the soil.
Yes.
And this one will be inside.
So this one will hold. Then this one will die. So because this one is too big, so we don't use one to plant.
Okay, so at least you can cover.
So whatever you plant will die at the end of the day. Then the new one will form. So as these ones are going inside, the stems are protruding, they are going. Then it will die off. Then the new yam will come.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. So let's look at selling the market and how you go about it.
So as for selling, people come all the way from Accra during harvesting time. Then they come. Some of them will know them. We call them. Like if you want to sell your best, you want to get market, you send it to Agbuloshi consumer market. Okay. No matter how, if it is, let's say 10,000 pieces, within that day they will finish it. Okay. But they don't sell it. If you go there, it depends how you are going to. Some people, the retailers are there, they will buy from you and they will sell it one by one. But because we are in a hurry, when you go, they will sell it 100. So
100.
yes.
Okay.
So the sizes we sell according to sizes.
Okay.
So this one you put into like the size that are matching this ones. You put
Like 100 of that.
100 of that.
And that one,
Then
how
you
much
look.
can it go?
It depends on the season you are buying. If it is harvesting season, everybody is harvesting, so the yam will be saturated in the system. So you might not get it. It doesn't have a fixed price.
Okay.
So it depends when you go and the market is good, then you get nice markets.
But averagely, like
Averagely
for the 100.
like let's say I told you earlier on that when you harvest early, like this 100 pieces, let's say June, July, August, people have not harvested. You are the first batch
to do the harvesting.
You can this one can go like let's say 2,500 for 100 pieces.
Okay.
But when it's saturated, you might not even get more than 1,000. Yes.
And that's even the puna.
That's puna.
So the puna price is different from like the
other but as at now, puna is like a scarce in the system. So when you normally get market when there's scarcity of puna.
Exactly in the system. Okay. But like yam farming, you say it's like it's very profitable.
It is when you get you know the do's and don'ts about farming, you might get whatever you want. It's good. So this is not our job though, but then
the side hustle you guys
the other side job we do. But it's okay. It's paying off.
Nice. So with the 1 acre, if I'm going, I'm going to plant only like 1 acre. You said I'll get like 1,500 molds kind of from it. If I'm to harvest, how many yam do you think I can harvest from that? It
depends on how it has germinated and how you care for it. If you've taken good care of it, you will get a lot. And let's say you don't want to plant next season, you leave it for harvest. That one you get close to 1,500 pieces of yam. Provided all of them have germinated. Some too can like in a one mold you can get 2 of them and you'll be big.
Nice. So it's not true that let's say you can get only 1 yam from 1 mold.
No, it's not true.
It can be like more than 1.
It can be more than 1.
That's if you leave it for it to like grow.
Let's say you plant, you leave it, you care for it.
You plant into February, you leave it out to like when October,
November, December you are harvesting.
You can get like 2 from it and
exactly, they'll be big.
Nice. And there's like ready market for it too.
Yes. Oh, that one.
It's not something that you plant and you're struggling to look for people to
No. Anytime there's market for it, everybody consumes yam in Ghana. Everybody consumes. So that one, there's no way that you say maybe the market, like let's say the prices in Miami, that time that you are selling, you wanted, you did not get, but then you will definitely dispose it. You will sell it. It will never go rotten.
And a yam too, it can get rotten in a plant, right?
So yes,
in the mold.
Yes, so depends on the rodent. When there are rodents that are disturbing, they eat part of it and they leave it. Then because of the sun rays, there will be heat. The yam doesn't like heat. So when there's too much heat, you like moisture.
It will destroy it.
So you destroy it.
Okay, aside that, is there any disease or something that affects the yams too?
Yeah, they have their disease. It depends on the soil. So some soil are not good, but puna doesn't last because it doesn't contain too much water in it. You see, when you put puna by May, June, you should sell it off. If not, it will die. There will be heat. So, but olodo can be there
for a long time
because it contains much water. So the water will be draining small. So the sizes when you harvest down, you look at, let's say it was bigger than this, but because it's shrinking, the water is losing from it. So now if you are eating olodo, it might not be sweet because there's too much water inside. That's nice. So you can see.
There's water in it.
But puna is not like that. Puna and the achis. I see Samini slogan.
Nice. So at least the best if you are planting, what advice would you give anyone who is starting?
So as a starter, you just like you contact people that are into farming, then you know how to go about it. You secure a land because land is the most paramount. If you don't have a land, don't venture because the people might deceive you that they have land. When you are cultivating, they will see how you are suffering. When the produce are mature, then they will now come that they are going to divide into, let's say 3:1. Let's say if as you the farmer will get one part, then they will 2 parts, then they will take the other part. Which is not like that. 1 acre you can rent 1 acre goes like 300 cedis. So when you pay them off, the whole of the year you are cultivating your team. and that might be sensible to do. Or you can liaise the land for you to litigation issue, or you can buy. If you can buy the land, that's
It's
fine.
good too.
It's good too. Then after that, you now look for your cess. When you get a cess, then you now come and mold your mound.
Soil, mound, yeah.
So you know the amount that you are molding. You have let's say yam cess, 2,000. So I'm not doing 2,000 yam mounds. So it's good that way, that you molding the mounds and you don't have yam cess. You now be looking for yam cess. Maybe you might not get them. It will get wasted.
I get you. Okay. So I think now, so aside that, the rest is just controlling weeds.
You control the weeds, then you do staking.
So the staking, at what point do you do the staking?
So when they start germinating, let's say they are long, you know that when they because around May the sun will be that hot. So when the stems fall on the ground, when they germinate and they are too long and they fall on the ground. There was one that was here, it was long. So when they fall on the land, they bend because of the heat.
The heat, yeah.
So you do stake. Yeah, when you stake them, I'll show you the video of staking, how we do staking.
So you stake by at least close to each mold. So
yes, so you can stake in between the mounds, in between, so that you gather the stems together, and then it will be like shade for them. Okay. You can do individual one, but that
for
one,
each of them.
yes. So but it might take time consuming. So
okay. Is there nothing else you're supposed to know when it comes to like growing yam?
Yeah, so that's basically that's what you need to know. That's all about yam. Then after that, you control the weeds. Then you just pray that nobody comes to steal them. You get your own thing.
True. Okay.
So the difference between puna and other yams are like just like a virgin and a side chick.
What do you mean by that?
Can you, like let's say a hookup girl and a virgin. See, when you or your wife, puna is your wife. Every day she's sweet, but you go for let's say hookup girl. Everybody goes there. You go there, and that place might be watery and stuff. So take that advice from me. It's very important.
Okay. So for what you say, at least it's best if you are starting your own yam farm to grow the puna.
It's not about growing the puna. It depends on what you want. If you want to, let's say, if you want to preserve it for a longer period, I don't advise you to go for puna.
Okay.
You go for the white yam. That one they last
longer.
Yeah, they last longer. They can be there to
like how many months?
Let's say 7 months. Yeah, 7 months, 8 months. They can, after harvesting, they can still be there.
But puna, how long do they last? 3
to 4 months. You should sell them. If not, they will start. The heat will start make them die off.
Okay. But at least the puna has more price on the market.
Yes, as for that one, yeah. It has more price. Like if you are marrying your wife, you need to spend a lot.
Like I was putting out the practicalities.
If you are marrying your wife, you need to pay bride price and stuff. That one there. You need. But as for white yam there, just like hookup girl, you go now. They mention their price, anything at all. You go and do whatever you want to do. You go away.
Sure.
Okay. Make sure you use condom.
I hope you guys didn't hear what he said. But anyway, Ogidi, thanks. At least we had a video here on the yam farming. They're harvesting, so at least it's a busy day for us to harvest a lot of the yams. So yes, this will end out the video on the yam farming. I believe you guys have learned something from it. I've personally learned a lot from the yam. At least 3 to 4 months it matures. When you are planting, you have to get a yam set to plant. I've learned a lot. I didn't know anything about yam farming. And I believe most of you have also learned quite a number of things from this video. Let me know in the comment section what your takeaway was, what you learned personally when it comes to cultivating yam here in Ghana. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.